Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. I was looking at this one video, one guy put up, and it's amazing, because it brought back memories, and I couldn't help myself. The last time I saw one of those was a long time ago, right? I was up in fighting fires in Alberta and Northwest Territories there, and I went out with some natives up there, some really nice ones, right? I mean, they got some really excellent natives. They're not all bad, that somebody might hear in this area. They got some really great ones in the States and Canada. There's some around the borders. It can be a bit of a problem, right? But you know how that goes, right? It's the way of the world right now. But what they did, they would grab stones, right? You get two stones. Until you pick up two stones, and a group would go out. And they said, okay, to me, okay. I was new to that area, right? They said, if you see a rabbit, just call out, right? They stand still, right? And I didn't understand why he meant stand still, right? But I did anyway. I had my two rocks and say rabbit, and I turned, but like actually, you could swear it was touching your hair. The rocks were whizzing by you, right? And everyone went them straight to the rabbit. The reason they always had two is they could pick up the thing off pretty good. With one, they just, in case he wasn't dead, they'd go with the other, right? It was amazing. They went out just a little bit, and they came back with a bunch of rabbits. Were moving us around, and our supplies never caught up with us. It's one of those things where you're moving around, a piece of ember is burning, and it travels in the wind. It's like we were moving around a bit, and we had to get some of our supplies to catch up with us, right? So they misplaced us for a little bit, not long, right? But it's going, you move it around, right? And we had the most amazing rabbit. They grabbed some of the plants around there and rubbed it on the rabbit, right? And as it cooked, they're peeling it off in layers and rubbing those leaves on there. They grabbed certain twigs in there to give it the right taste. That was the best rabbit I ever had in my life. I had so much fun up there. We played the games. I learned how to toss an axe, overhand and underhand, and the hatchet easy. We had a little competition, so we'd get a straw boss there. And that guy could always take that thing and in 3 hits, right? Every time, one, boom, boom, boom. They couldn't beat him no matter what. It was truly amazing. I had an awesome time there. Right? I saw some strange stuff though. There's one French, crazy guy in Quebec, right? Oh man, ever scared of this guy? He was just nuts, right? He did some strange things I won't tell you about here because I can't mention them, right? Because I don't know who might be listening, right? And it's not suitable for young listeners, but that guy did some really weird stuff, okay? And then I'll give you one example of this. This I can't talk about. We were down to our last bit of water, right? And we're waiting for the water supply to come, right? Because things were hectic at the time. You guess we got a fire going on, right? And getting water was critical for us, right? So I got the last little bit there. He takes a little bit to shave, and nobody's saying anything. This guy's nuts, right? A tent was supposed to be shared by a lot of people. He's got to himself, right? And I had to sleep in the food tent because they wanted my tent, right? That's the cook and the cook's helper. They share a tent, and a big tent. They supposed to have your own tent. Well, these guys got it. So, and it was good to sleep with the supplies because they were all afraid to sleep with that guy. He was running in. The animals were running into the fire. This guy chased him. Let's put it that way. I think this guy was crazy. And so he goes with their shades and he dumps it into the last bit of water again. I had to pull guys off of fire duty so to get them to send them out to get water for me. The cook's got a lot of power. You'd be surprised, right? When the one cook, the other camp, scared himself with a rib from, he was cutting a side of beef with a chainsaw. He's an experienced one. I was they pulled me off an oil rig. Okay, yeah, okay. And I said the bad thing, like, can you cook? I said yes. I figured, hey, no problem. I'll cook myself. No big deal, right? And boom. He ended up hurting himself, so I had to cook for both camps. So you cook for over 350 people, right? And then you got all the chopper pies. So they're all loving my cooking, right? But I was good to these guys. I was asking what they wanted to eat, right? And I got some really good stuff, right? And when I sent those guys up for lunch, I sent them, do you want a pork chop steak, whatever they wanted, right? I made sure they had it, right? So they go in there, they're fighting a fire anyway. There you go. Put it in the fire, let it cook for you, right? Oh, they love me, right? But the thing is, they got recipes in there. Some people say they don't like rabbits. They have you tried your recipe? Because I never tried one as good as I had back then. And they were using probably allspice and the natural leaves they had out there, right? It was just the right twigs and all that, like smoking meat. Remember this different woods you can use for smoking meat, right? They give you the desired taste, right? And they mixed some sticks they found, and they went gathering them all, right? But they're there. And how do I know? Because I tried it. Yeah, they're cute and fuzzy, but boy, do they taste good. But how when they're done just right, wow, it's truly amazing. I can remember, since God fixed my memories, I can remember those moments like they were yesterday, and practically taste it. I have never tasted a rabbit that good in my life. Okay? Well, I eat a lot more veggies now anyway since God healed me, but I still like a little bit of meat. I had some burgers tonight with a friend. Well, give me change. and I'm cooking chicken again tomorrow. I like doing it different ways, right? But I love the slow cooked chicken. You can do so many things with it. It's amazing, right? But people are in a rush world. They don't take the time to enjoy it. When they cook that rabbit, they peeled it off in layers. They peel off in layers and they put more on it, and it's just amazing. But hey, the thing is, the Lord provided this game there. And that's what we were looking at right now. But there are a bunch of us there, and just in a little bit, they got so many rabbits out there. It's amazing, right? Until you've been there, you see the rocks whizzing by. You've never seen anything like it in your life. But man, did I have a blast. Those are the days, when I was young. But I had fun. I had more encounters with the Lord than I realized when I'm reflecting on it right now. Because He fixed my memory, right? And He was always there for me. Always had my back. And I didn't even realize it. Many of you are walking around and you got your blinders on, it's busy world, hectic, you're not even thinking, right? But God has got your back in so many ways most of you don't even realize right now. But one day you may, and He's always got your back. So you have God's back right now. Stand up for what you believe in, right? It's too late, man. You cannot turn around and play games anymore. It's that far gone, man. You got no choice. Either you're standing tall for Jesus or you're not, right? It's just the way it is. You look at Revelations 3 verses 12 to 18, right? There are spots you have to look it up yourself, right? I can't tell you everything. But you look there. And the God that healed me right now, I'm living here from severe end stage, and here I am. My heart problem is cured, right? He just had my very heart in His hand. He told me what He was going to do, and I could feel Him squeezing my heart to get that I call it pus out of there, right? I'm not going to argue with His choice of words, right? But I feel incredible. From inoperable heart condition that no one else will life passing through the grave to feeling healthier and stronger than ever. That's the power of Jesus, right? The real deal. There are a lot of people that talk it, and my brother says, I'm not talking to you. I know you believe, right? There's others, they just talk the talk, right? They don't walk the walk. And you can tell it by the daily life. If you're not willing to stand tall for your faith, you're on your knees for Satan already. Because the lukewarm have a foot in both worlds. So that's why God wants to throw them up, right? It's very weird. You can't live in Satan's world and love Satan's stuff and love doing Satan's things and go against God and then wave a Bible. It's not going to work in God's eyes. You can call to you blue in the face. You're not going to listen to you. God decides who He blesses. God decides who He listens to. God decides who's going to make it in His place. Don't matter if they call upon the name of Jesus, you're saved. Well, if God sees in your heart ain't clean, man, He's not going to give you an easy way out. He knows what's in men's heart. If you're truly seeking Him and loving Him, it doesn't matter if you know as much as others. That don't matter at all. None of that matters. To God, if you're trying to seek His face, you will find Him. Right? If you pass, you're on the path seeking Him, you'll know it. Many don't even try. God loved me because I didn't give up. Right? There's so many chances I had to die. He loved my tenacity that I would never give up. Never give up on hope. Ever. Without hope, you have nothing. All those years sitting here, sick, right? I was hoping for a better tomorrow. And guess what? I have one. When all the doctors said I'd never have one. And Jesus made it even better. I could travel the world again. I was trapped because of medicine. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't fly. Now I have the freedom to travel. But I was just asking for my heart, begging for my heart. And He just richly, abundantly blessed me because I was being patient. That's why I always tell people, Romans 12:12. You got to really stir up those fires of faith, man. You really do, right? And hope. You got to, because hope, without hope, you got nothing, right? And hope brings eternal, let's say, right? Jesus came to bring hope, right? But you have to be patient in God's time, not your own. He's a lot wiser than we are. He knows why sometimes things that you don't even know, right? But it all works out in the end, right? And you're always going to be praying all the time, right? You do. But see, there are different ways of praying, People don't understand that. You don't do the repetitive, so you talk to Him, right? Like I'm talking to you right now. You talk to God that way. You show Him the proper respect, clearly, because He's God, right? He's been seeking that personal relationship with you, right? I love these little critters, right? The descendants of Noah's Ark, right? They are. Some were made for us to eat, some weren't. So, the dietary laws. No, they're meant for your health, right? You can eat pork and all that if you want, but in moderation. I asked God about that, right? There's moderation. It's not very healthy for you, And I'm not putting anybody down because I asked God some questions. Well, I got some maple bacon in my fridge. It's been sitting a while, right? I got some eggs. I usually don't like my eggs without bacon, right? I admit it. So I bought some turkey bacon. I'm going to try that out. But I really didn't feel like trying that yet. But I will. But I love that maple bacon. Oh, you tried it with the maple syrup, you go, oh man, it comes with the maple bacon, you go, wow, best bacon I ever tried. Well, this is Triple J. It's in Windsor there, right? Triple smoked. Oh, this is awesome. But you know what? You can buy it at the regular store, though. You know, what I mean, I got more people like buy it at the regular store as a recommendation. That was a good one if you want to eat the bacon. But God said do it in moderation, right? Me, I like my eggs. I had like 3 or 4 eggs, and then maybe toss in like 4 slices of bacon, right? And toast. It's not that bad. I don't have them very often. I learned a bunch of stuff though in survival. Did you know that one mouse has the same protein as 2 eggs, and it has the calories of a glass of almond milk, right? You know, that's nice to know. But you know, I see some of these people eating them on the survival thing, and I wondered about that, so I looked into it. And apparently, the protein of 2 eggs in one mouse. Well, I know things have to be pretty bad for you to get me eating a mouse. I'll tell you that right now, brothers and sisters. Because I know a little secret, right? My God provides, man. I figure if you gave manna to Moses, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I know I can eat the bugs and all that to make civilization, but I think I got a little better deal. I'll call him God, right? And he tells me the bugs fine, no problem, because they're good enough for John, right? As long as some honey around, I don't mind trying to grasshopper. I'd rather not, though. I'd rather go for the manna myself, right? Did I tell you they're eating on that? And they were walking around the desert so long, and even their shoes didn't wear up. Now, it's amazing. Like, God can do wonders. I know He can. And I just can't wait to taste that manna. I don't know about you, but I know it's got to be good because the angels are rocking it. They love it. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. And it sure was good enough for to keep them alive during that 40 years in the desert, you got to admit. God knows a lot more than we do. But I still want to try the ice cream anyway. So if you make it there and you have to feast with me, don't forget to pass the ice cream, please. Bye-bye.